Hey everybody, it's Friday and we're here at Zion's National Park at the Visitor Center. Um, it's actually a very quiet day even though it's a Friday because I think most of the kids are back in school. A lot of foreigners are here still, for their vacations and stuff. But anyway, we went to the Kolob entrance to get our backcountry permit for the Narrows. Highly recommended. There wasn't any lines at all. If you go in the visitor center here, there's lines waiting to get up to the counter, and they don't have free poop bags. You got to buy your own, so you can buy them there to carry out your waste. And anyway, so it's hot today. It's about 99 degrees, but it's dry. Probably about 10% humidity. So it's very pleasant. We went down into Springdale and had lunch at a nice Mexican restaurant to kind of have a little pre-hike meal. And now we're just going to hang around the visitor center for a little bit, and we're going to leave one vehicle here and begin our shuttle up to a camping spot for the night in preparation for our descent down the Narrows tomorrow. So, all right, I'm here with my friend Jess, his son Jesse, his wife, and also Jess's wife is here too. So there's 5 of us. So um, anyway, so hopefully get some more views here of the park for you. I've never been here, or if I have, it's probably when I was a little kid with my parents. So I don't have a lot of memories of the park. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if I remember anything. All right, let's go hike on. Hey everybody. So this is a recap for day 1. Actually, let's call this day 0. This is kind of the travel day, if you will, down to Zion's, and just to recap. There's a couple of duplexes there. I've got my Gossamer gear, the one right there, and so we went to the Kolob entrance, got our permits for parking, both at to be able to leave a vehicle there at the visitor center overnight, and then we'll take the other car up to the top of the Narrows at the ranch, the Morrison Ranch, and we'll be able to leave it there. We thought we could camp there. We thought there was some BLM land, but it's actually a private property, so we can't camp there. So we looked around for some BLM land using the freecampsites.net. The couple of places that we found have obviously they're dated and are not really accessible anymore and overgrown. So we ended up at a place called the Ponderosa Resort in their camping area. It was $30 a night for all of us, so it's not bad. I mean, there's restrooms for the gals, and we have access to a pool if we want to. So for $30 a night for 3 tents, we'll just make it work. So anyway, it's nice and quiet. We're about 6,200 feet right now. It's starting to cool off. Sunset's going down here behind me, and low humidity, maybe about 10%, and should be a good night. I went back and forth. Should I bring my 30-degree quilt, my Nemo? You can see it there. It's my standard AT quilt, or a silk liner and an adapter bag, which is kind of like bed sheets. I went back and forth. So what I ended up doing, a compromise, I brought my silk cocoon. And so if it's warm, I'll just get into that. And if it's a little bit cooler, I can always just put it on top of me in a double layer. And then I've got the sleeping bag. I think it may hit 55 tonight, so I think I will be glad that I brought the quilt. At least that's my impression here. So anyway, nice and quiet tonight. Not too many people. It's a Friday night, but it's school's back in session, so everybody's already it's just there's still a lot of people down at the park, but you could tell that there's still a lot of foreign visitors that are here at the state park. So instead of my Catalyst, I've got a Circuit. So this is my first time with my Circuit, and one of the little pro tips here, techniques I've read about, is taking a little S-beaner there, hooking it to my wrist straps on my trekking pole, and I can actually hang my pack there under the vestibule, Got to keep it up off the ground and keep the rain splash off of it, but it's not going to do that tonight. But at least it's outside the tent, up off the ground. These wood chips have a lot of pine resin and pine sap in them, so I'm glad I put a Tyvek ground cloth underneath it. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.